what is up? It's your boy Sneakerheadpat coming to you with another retro review. Hey man, this is going to be my top 10 for 2016. I know a lot of people already put out that video. I'm a little late on mine, but yeah man, we're going to start at number 10 and work our way all the way down to number 1. So let's get to it. Number 10 on the list is a shoe I've been waiting on for a minute. Finally released this year, and that shoe is the Space Jam 9s. I'm not big on 9s, as I said in previous videos, but I definitely have been waiting on this shoe, being that it's an OG colorway. One of the few 9s that I like, so just for the simple fact that I've been waiting on this a minute was good enough reason for this to make the list. So, real clean colorway, man. They did a good job. Execution, quality was decent, and craftsmanship was pretty good. So, clean colorway, clean shoe, man. Number 10, Space Jam 9s. Coming in at number 9, we have the Jordan 12 Deep Royal colorway. And man, this is a super dope colorway. Now, I actually didn't expect to get this. This wasn't one of my anticipated releases. It was actually kind of last minute. But when I actually saw early release videos of this and I saw how good the quality was, I definitely wanted to cop this one, and I'm glad I did. That suede right there, man, it's on a whole nother level. Glad I was able to get my hands on it. That suede is buttery, man. But yeah, this one comes in at number 9. Deep Royal 12s. Coming in at number 8, we have the Jordan Gold Coin 5s. These released back in August. One of my favorite shoes. I know this probably didn't make a lot of people's list. For some reason, there's something about this shoe, man. The way that gold and that black hits this white upper, it's super clean. I like to wear this more than other 5s that I've copped this year. So I think if this was an original colorway, people would have been going crazy for this. So this is definitely a shoe I do not regret buying. And yeah man, one of the cleaner shoes, one of the cleaner releases of this year. Jordan Gold Coin 5s. Coming in at number 8. Number 7 on the list, we got the Metallic 5s. Classic shoe. OG colorway. Nike Air on the back. Y'all slept on this, man. A lot of people slept on it. I don't know why. When they actually confirmed that this was releasing, people were going crazy. Everyone made it a point to say they were copping this. I thought the release was going to be huge, but by the time this shoe dropped, it seemed like nobody copped it, man. This thing sat on shelves. I want to say it went to the outlets. It might still be at the outlets. I couldn't pass up on it. It's a classic shoe. I've been waiting on it for a minute. I wish I would have waited and got it on sale, but hey, what can you do, man? But either way, I'm glad to have it in my collection. Like I said, it was definitely making the list, being that this is a classic shoe, being that it's a dope colorway. So, Metallic 5s coming in at number 7. Next on the list, we got the Fluke Game 12s. Now, I know this shoe actually made it on a lot of people's lists, and of course, for the obvious reasons, it's just a dope shoe, man, and it's a classic shoe. Red and black, you can't go wrong with it. It looks a lot better than the previous release with that stupid suede on there, man. I hated that shoe. I hated that little emoji on the other one. So the fact that they re-released the shoe and did it right, man, anything red and black, I'm gonna cop. And it's a 12 too. 12s are one of the favorites, so of course this is on the list. Should be on everybody's list, man. If this ain't on your list, man, hold this L, bro. Yeah, the Fluke Game 12s coming in at number 6. It should probably, to be real, man, it should probably be a little lower on the list than 6. It should probably be like 4, but we're gonna keep it at 6, man. Coming in at number 5, we got the top 3 Jordan 1s. This shoe got a lot of different opinions, man. Some people were talking shit about it. Some people loved it. Some people hated it, man. Man, I like shoes that are unique. I like shoes with a nice little story to them, man. The fact that Jordan Brand took the top 3 colorways of the Jordan 1 and made one shoe out of it kind of gave it that what the look to it. I thought it was a cool concept, man, and it's unique. It was somewhat limited, but The demand on this one wasn't high either, so it wasn't that hard to get, but a lot of people struck out. But either way, resale isn't crazy on it, man. You can, I see them going for $230 and then all the way down to $190 if you get them for a steal. So like I said, not hard to get, but this was definitely one I wanted in my collection. Don't regret copping this, and it's one of the favorite releases of this year. So the only takeaway I have from this shoe is this damn white tongue, man. I wish they would have just made it black. I feel like the shoe would have came out so much better. But what can you do, man? I'm not a shoe designer, so I ain't got no say so in it. But still a dope shoe, dope concept, and it is top 5. Top 5 dead or alive. Coming in at number 4, we got a Jordan 4. It's only right that this takes the number 4 spot. It was almost battling for the 3rd spot, but man, it lost, man. So it comes in at number 4. It is a OG colorway. It is a classic shoe, and Jordan Brand did this shoe very nice, putting that Nike Air on the back. Quality, decent, could be better, but that's a lot of Jordans. But yeah, man, I was waiting on this for a long time, and the fact that I feel like they completely messed up the 2012 pair. They completely redeemed themselves putting this Jordan 4 out, this Cement 4. Came out so much better, man. One of the most anticipated releases of the year, and it did sell out pretty fast, so apparently it was for a lot of other people too. So yeah, Cement 4s. This is actually my favorite 4 out of every 4. This is the grail when it comes to 4s, man. No other 4 is better than this to me. Not even bread 4s, man. Coming in at number 3. Alright, now we getting into the serious releases over here. We getting into the heat, in my opinion. Some might not agree with it, but hey, man, this is my top 3, man. Ironically, it's a 3 also, man. We got the Jordan True Blue 3s. This made the top 3 because I have really been waiting on this for a long time, and the fact that they brought it back and they put the Nike Air on the back only made it so much better to get this in my hands finally. A lot of people didn't like the $220 price point on this. A lot of people didn't like the quality. I ain't tripping over the quality, man. I think the quality is pretty decent. Like I said, it could be better, but that's what couldn't be better, you know, when it comes to Jordan Brand. But yeah, I feel like they did. I feel like they did a decent job as far as overall craftsmanship, man. I don't have any glue stains on it. It came out decent, man. Some people didn't want to pay the $220, man, but y'all will run the Flight Club in a second and drop $400 on the True Blue 3s from 2011, man. I don't get the complaining about the price point sometimes, but it is what it is, man. So the number 3 spot goes to the number 3 Jordans, the True Blue 3s. One of the most anticipated releases for me. So only right that it takes that top 3 spot. And yeah, man, can't wait to wear these. Top 2, we in the top 2, man. Top 2 spot goes to the Space Jam 11s. Of course, I feel like this is in the top, it's at least top 3 in almost everybody's list I watch. This is Space Jam 11, man. This is what I feel like majority of people were waiting on for the year. This is a shoe that people who don't buy Jordans all year come out and buy. You know, it brought out the hype beast, the sneakerheads, the non-sneakerheads. It brings out everybody. A lot of people struck out, even though they made a ton of pair. I've been waiting on this for a minute, so it's definitely top 2. One of my favorite shoes of all time, as a matter of fact. Like, Jordan Brand did a real good job, man. I wasn't too impressed when the first pictures released, but over time and when I finally got this thing in hand, it completely, pictures definitely didn't do the shoe justice. When I got it in hand, it changed all negative thoughts I had about the shoe. It's dope, man. If you didn't see my Space Jam 11 video, definitely go check that out. Clean shoe. Clean shoe. Jordan Space Jam 11, that number 2 spot. Number 1, the moment we've been waiting for. Now I know a lot of you know what it is just because you didn't see it in 2 through 9, and if you watch my videos, I'm sure you do know. Matter of fact, the shoe is right behind me. That shoe is the Jordan Band or Bread 1, whatever you want to call it. this is the best release of the year, in my opinion. I wanted to cop it over the last few years, but the price point that it was at, I was not dropping $600 on the shoe. Even though I like it, man, it's just there's an amount that I will not pay for certain shoes, and that was it. So I had to wait patiently, and I did. And patience is the key sometimes in the sneaker game, as many know. Finally released, and the quality is so much better than previous pairs. So the fact that they did amazing quality on this leather, man. Oh, look at that leather. Look at that leather. The fact that they did this premium leather, man, it's almost it's pretty much shattered backboard quality as far as the red leather on this shoe goes. So quality wise, they knocked this out the park. And I feel like this is one of those shoes that will definitely go up in value. It's a bread one. It's one of the most iconic shoes, most iconic Jordans. And you know, there's always hype around this shoe. Yeah, it wasn't really easy to get. A lot of people took an L on it. I did 40 raffles, man, and I took 40 L's on this shoe. It wasn't super limited, but it was pretty limited as far as GRs go. So a lot of people took an L, and this is actually the one, I think this is the only shoe I've actually paid resale on this year. I'm not big on paying resale, but when it came to this shoe, I definitely had to. I have been waiting on it too long, and I did too many raffles just to take the L. So but luckily I got a good deal on it, just paid a little bit over retail, so it's all good, man. Yeah, man, Jordan Bread Band 1s. That's my painting that I did right behind me. That's an oil painting I painted. I painted that this year, and it took me about 8 hours, but I'm thinking about switching that out, man. I might do a black cement 3 painting. I'm thinking about switching that one out, but yeah, man, that is the top 10. Let me know in the comments what your top pickups were. Let me know your opinion on it. Definitely hit those thumbs up, man. That helps me out a lot. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to the people who've been subscribing. And yeah, man, I appreciate all the feedback. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you next video. Peace.